Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Infinity Nikki. In the last one we finished out the main storyline, so we just have side quests and whatnot to do. And I think I have fixed the game for myself. It was being on my regular hard drive rather than my solid state drive. And I have fixed that now. As you can see, I am now on the Steam version of the game, so we had to change some things. And my sound may be different. I'll adjust as I need to. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely better.
Every time I stop to pet a floof, I wind up accidentally getting its floof yarn all over me.
I did change my outfit. I do want to check something though. When you do change, it puts all these things back. And you have to... I'm going to change the frame rate to 60. I don't recall it looking bad before, but since this last update, being at 30 has looked pretty bad and it like fuzzes a lot. So I do want to change that. So what happened was at this new update, I guess the install file was incredibly large, although it didn't stay. So when the game was done finally, it was not over 100 gigs, but the install file was incredibly large. It was much larger than the space I had available on my C drive. This is the only game currently that is on my C drive, but I do put stuff on there to run better. And I just did not have the space to do that. So I moved it to the D drive, and it's been terrible since then. But what I can do with Steam is install it and do all the install stuff on my D drive and then move the game files over. And that's what I did here. So I didn't have to install it and try to make space for it, but it is now the Steam version. It's back on my solid state drive. It should run a lot better. I'm not having the issues loading in or anything like that. So I think that fixed it. Obviously, I need to upgrade my computer. In more than one ways, I need a new graphics card. I couldn't play Insoy well. And I also need a new hard drive. But those things are expensive, so we'll have to make do. So, let's go ahead and get started. I need to first of all come here, because I did managed to get enough stuff here to get this. And now I do want to look at this stuff because this is all limited in this price point. I guess it's not going to be limited, but at this price point it will be. I've got 8 days, so let's take a moment for the things that we're going to buy here. Number 1 is buy the bear. It's the cute one. Then we're going to start with the smaller items, and I guess I can buy another one. But we're going to start with all the low point ones. That way we'll get as much stuff as possible. And then I imagine if I run out of stuff for this last one, this last week will help out. I don't want to buy extras at this point, because I imagine this will be like any of the other things where we can save them. And unless I need like I feel like I need an extra chair or something. Like maybe another one of these chairs. But lamp, maybe one of these chairs, an extra one of those chairs. Although I imagine that's what goes to the desk. Yeah, we might not actually have enough to get everything. But we should be able to get everything in that last week. Yeah, it would just be that one last thing. I'll get this. And then we'll have to get that in the next week. Okay, so we've done that. I do want this thing right here. I don't know if I'll get this log in 19 days. Okay, so that was different than how I did it just through their launcher. But, and it took a little bit longer, but we got it. We got it. I wanted that. And I did get those days, so I did get a gem for it. Okay, so then there's this. I got back my stellarite that I had, and I did want to get this. The Momo cloak. I did want that. And then I have all these, but it pops back up like I didn't have it because I changed to Steam rather than anything else, rather than what I had already. So I do actually want to get that dress, I think. Oh, I want not that. I have 7 days on that. And I will get it, but I do want this. These were all the stellarites I already had. I just think it's really cute. And then the other thing, I don't have those, but do I have enough for these? No. Okay. The other thing that I wanted now, I guess, doesn't have to be now, but seeing I've already spent something, I do want this. All right. And I guess while I'm here, I'll go ahead and do the monthly gift for the next week, and then I don't have to worry about a different time. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Because we've got like the kind of housekeeping stuff done here mostly. I did do the mirror crown with as much as I could do. At the particular moment, dig pear pal. This is going to be a long one because I need to start getting stuff done and I'm kind of rambling a bit. Okay. Yeah, I do think this is really cute. People didn't talk about this much. Like it was kind of boring. But I actually think it's really cute. And I think I'll use the hair. I think I'll use like the shoes, the socks, maybe the jacket. Maybe not the gloves. I don't really love half gloves like that. You know, using this dress is cute. I think that little flap is part of the jacket, so that dress itself would be really cute. Oh, that's weird. They put it in a different thing, but I guess it's the pay versus other stuff. Yeah. And I do really think that's pretty, but I want to save. I want to save for the next time. Even if it's not something I really like, I think I'll continue to save. Even if it's not something I want to get next time. Oh, I got a bunch there. Okay.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't
So,
go away. It's just
I think
a light
that's all
breeze.
the stuff.
I'm not worried at all.
Oh, well, I do have this. But I can do that later. What else? This stuff. Okay, travel shop. I do have something here. Complete Realm of Eureka one time. We can do that. We're working on this. I just need to clear. I'll take some time to clear out those. What I would like, because it keeps doing all this stuff. It keeps giving me this thing every single time. And I'm like, I've clicked that 8 times already. Also this. I'm not going to buy the... I mean, I might get these two. I'll consider it. I don't care that much for those. I really want those to have whatever clothes they offer there. Okay, where is Allison? She's in this little area. Okay, and she does have a record shop, and I'm not sure 100% that they're limited for her. I bought one because it said to, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I bought that. It's 4,000 astrolites. I don't know if she'll have these again or not. I guess I need to look up before the end of the thing. Okay, so... let's see. Okay, let's look up Gifties. That's what we're gonna do. Time to collect. Okay, so Gifties here. This happens every time as well. So that's in one of the hotel rooms. It's right there. This is in the bar. This is there. Okay, let's go to the Bibcoon Chuckle Club. Is that down here? Ew, Corner Street. Oh, that's an expedition. That's not something that we... oh, maybe, though. Hold on. I mean, it's for something.
At
And
night, time flies by so
I did
much
not bother
faster.
to save any
Before
of
I've
my
even done anything, it's already morning.
pictures that I took. So I've lost all the pictures that I took. But it's okay, because I've never done a good job at those anyway. So it's interesting. I've never... like, paid attention to those being pictures. The only time I started paying attention to those things that pop up and that they have a camera there is when the decor things happen. Where is the Bib Coon Chuckle Club? It's down that way. It's still showing up though, even though I've done it. Because I was looking for the decor. Alright, so one of the gifties is here. Okay, so that gifty, I imagine there's some down by the water. Okay, so here there was one. We'll go look in the hotel rooms afterwards. I'm not 100% sure that where this was, but I think it was by in the back towards the stage. Or I guess the stage is on the side. It was somewhere back. Like back here, I think. Yeah. So it was right here. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's head back and go up to the inn. I believe that's the inn. Okay, so we are going to the Daisy Inn. I think I want to do the little ones first. Okay, so we need to go look in the rooms. I think they're all open, and I think the pink one was the one that had something. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got that. Where else do we need to go? Let's see. Let's look here first. Okay. Okay, I got some of those. So this is down by the water. I'm not 100% sure where that one is. So I guess I don't think we're headed back out that way. I don't think anything's out that way now. So let's start here. It looks like it's one of these smaller ones, like this one or this one. Okay. I don't know that this is the one. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's run this way.
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
It might be that other one, because that's usually closer to where people are doing stuff. This one down here. I don't think it's that. I think that's too big. But this seems closer to where we would be. I don't think so. Decor. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Oh, is it maybe this? Oh, there's a Gifty. I mean, that's not exactly close to what it looks like. It's not exactly. And what it looks like. I mean, I guess maybe. Let's look. I mean, I guess it kind of in a forced perspective kind of way. It looks like it's one piece, but if we look at it, I guess if you changed it, it would look like it was all part of the same thing from an angle. While we're here, because I kind of feel like one of these pictures would be down here. Those are quests. I don't know how I would dance. I think it must be this if this is the lakeside stage, but I don't know how to dance. Oh, well, okay, maybe it's like this. Nikki. Nikki hasn't thought of a suitable pose yet. Okay, well, I mean, I've got the stage here, so maybe that'll count. Oh, it does look like it did. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking that that might be the other picture. Right here. And then the other two are quest ones, so those will come as they come. That's not what I meant. So Gifties, the last Gifty, loud and proud Gifty. Where would that be? Okay, I mean, it kind of looks like it's back in town. Maybe on the river? I guess it doesn't matter. We're far from the river. From everywhere. I mean, I'm sure we've taken a picture of that. So let's see. Because it looks like they're cliffs. Maybe right here? Because it looks like these, like one of these buildings that has like cliffs behind it. I don't know if it's this one. Don't think it's this, because that's the thing, but it might be... right there. Okay. Oh! This was not intended. Excuse me, please allow me to introduce myself. Miss Aurora, I am Samir, a violinist. I was awarded the gold medal at the Heartcraft Kingdom International Violin Competition. Since I was 12, I've had the privilege of performing with many renowned orchestras. Of course, these achievements pale in comparison to yours. A lute. I have a lute record. The music was so delicate, so ethereal, like it came from another world. It evokes the image of a forest shrouded in morning mist, moonlight dancing on water, and moss gently growing by the window. It feels distinct from traditional classical music, with a more narrative quality and a closer bond to nature. Yes, this instrument is well suited for folk tunes. It's light and easy to carry, and when inspiration strikes, you can improvise a tune wherever you are. Miss Aurora, please hear me out. I've come a long way over these past few years. While refining my technique, I also studied music more closely, immersing myself in emotions behind the composer's work. I'm no longer the musician I used to be. I believe that should make me worthy of performing alongside you, wouldn't you agree? Sir, excuse me for interrupting. The lady and I are discussing music. Please take your resume elsewhere. Or perhaps you could frame your resume and hang it on the wall so everyone can stop and admire it. Though to be honest, we couldn't care less. Resume? Oh, I'm not trying to boast. I only wish for a chance to perform a piece with you. Years ago I wrote you a letter. Do you remember? I'm Samir, the violinist who longed to share the stage with you. I get all kinds of letters in my mailbox every day. Perhaps I did receive yours, but clearly I must not have given it the matter much thought. Because I remember every person who's performed on stage with me. But I've come a long way since then. Please give me a chance. I'm simply an ordinary music enthusiast here to enjoy and connect over music, not to perform a concert. Now, if you'll excuse me. The atmosphere suddenly got weird, like a slab of old barbecue, cold and uninviting. Agreed. It was warm and lively just moments ago, then everything suddenly changed. Too bad, I was really hoping to chat more with Miss Aurora. Ah, you must be Miss Nikki, the lovely stylist with the chubby little kitty by her side. I've heard all about you from the people of Flourish. Chubby little kitty, the name's Momo, thank you very much. Haha, right. Momo. Miss Nikki, Momo, would you be willing to chat with me for a bit? We could go to that quiet little spot over there. Okay, well, we'll do that in a second. I'm fairly certain this is where my Giftie is. Yes. All right. So that is all the Gifties. We've got that. And then all of that. Apparently I'm going to have to play piano. I assume that's this right here. Maybe. Maybe I have to finish this first, though. That is not the one that I'm doing. Not that one, this one. Okay, that's the one we're working on. She's right here. Sorry to bother you, Miss Nikki. I'm Kareen, a lute player from the Empire of Light. As you can see, this was supposed to be a space for sharing and discussing music, but now... It's now a place that's filled with a lot of tension. Sounds like it has something to do with a musical performance. Is Miss Aurora a famous musician? Miss Aurora is a national treasure of the Heartcraft Kingdom, a pianist of extraordinary renown. As a child, she didn't even enjoy practicing, yet she breezed through competitions and won countless championships. At the peak of her fame, she left the stage to become a stylist. Years later, when Miss Aurora returned to performing, people found her piano skills had grown even more refined. However, she had somewhat eccentric personality. They say she only performs alongside musicians she truly respects. Mr. Simura asked Miss Aurora to perform with him, but she turned him down. It must be really frustrating to be rejected by a musician of her caliber. Yes, though to us, Mr. Simura is highly respected. I often hear his name while traveling across the Heartcraft Kingdom. He's celebrated for his outstanding technique and has been hailed by numerous media outlets as a master violinist with a dazzling virtuosity. Then why would Miss Aurora reject him? He sounds incredibly talented. I asked her the same thing. Miss Aurora feels that Simura's playing leans too heavily on technique, lacking both personal style and distinctive expression. Oh, that makes sense. No wonder. Clearly, Mr. Simura doesn't feel the same. I don't think he'll be leaving Miss Aurora alone anytime soon. Unfortunately, he's so loud that once he starts talking, no one else can get a word in. That's really too bad. Everyone came here because of their love for music, hoping to share their thoughts and ideas. Miss Nikki, I've heard you're the hero who saved Flourish, and that you play many musical instruments. This might not be the best use of your talents, but could you help talk some sense into Mr. Simura? I've tried reasoning with him in private, but it didn't work. Maybe you'll have better luck. I understand how you feel, Miss Kareen. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. As a token of my gratitude, I'll be happy to play a piece for you during the festival. I hope you enjoy it. Wonderful. Momo and I haven't heard the lute before. Of course we have. It's settled then. I'll go talk to Mr. Simura right now. Miss Aurora, please, I really want to perform a piece with you. I've turned you down so many times already. In fact, this is the 11th time. If you had any manners, you'd know that constantly pestering a lady isn't the behavior of a gentleman. Come on, man. Can't you see that she doesn't want to be bothered right now? I'm just discussing music with Miss Aurora. That doesn't break any of the rules of the music salon. But you're ruining the experience for the other musicians here. I don't think so. Miss Aurora, I assure you that as a professional violinist, my technique and musical sensibilities are of the highest caliber. Nikki just asked you to stop. Didn't you hear her? But she's not even a musician. She has no right to interfere in the conversation between professionals. Excuse me? As Mr. Rumtum Tugger said, watch your words, sir. As a musician, being too arrogant only diminishes the purity of your art. If you think the audience cannot engage with you, then what is the point of performing at all? Even listeners who haven't studied music theory have the right to enjoy music. When you play a melody that moves their heart, you will earn their admiration just the same. Likewise, if you ignore your audience, they won't care about your compositions, let alone listen to your performances. Music is meant to be a two-way conversation. Exactly. Though this young lady isn't a musician, I believe she understands music. And only someone who truly understands music can move hearts with a performance. I don't believe that. If you can, then prove it. Be careful what you wish for. We don't back down from challenges. That piano has a beautiful tone. I'm sure it'll suit Miss Nikki perfectly. May I? You'd let a complete stranger play your beloved piano? That's... Please, be my guest and play whatever stirs in your heart, Miss Nikki. I'm sure it will be a beautiful performance. Okay, so I guess we're playing the wet piano. Talk to Aurora. Where is she? To learn how to play the piano. Okay, there she is. Miss Nikki, please feel free to use this piano for your performance. You may play solo or invite other musicians to join you. May you enjoy the moment. Okay. Perform Bib Coon Dance. Okay, Bib Coon Dance. I don't exactly know what to do. Press A to enter manual delay calibration. Once calibration begins, a rhythmic melody will play. Press the button on the third beat of each measure to adjust the delay. In starstring melody, there are two types of notes, single notes and hold notes. When a single note reaches the judgment line, press the button on its lane. When a hold note reaches the judgment line, hold the button on its lane until the note tail reaches the end. I mean, it's like Guitar Hero. Oh, I need to... Oh, hold on. Well, can I pause? I wish I could change the keys. Oh, I've got the wrong ones. Okay, hold on. Oh, I missed that one. Hold on. Oh, once it starts going fast, I do get... I can eventually play rhythm games, but I have to practice. I got an A, though. Such passionate performance. I was right to believe in you, Miss Nikki. You truly do have a gift for music. Do you understand now, sir? How could this be? Although her technique may not be world-class, there was something in her performance that truly moved me. It reminded me of the first time I heard Miss Aurora perform. Her music was overflowing with vibrant life. Every note felt alive, free, and full of passion, yet perfectly controlled. Completely blown away by Nikki's performance, weren't you? I did warn you, be careful what you wish for. Please tell me, Miss Nikki, what was the secret to your performance? Well, I didn't really think too much about it. To be honest, I just played the music from my heart. I thought about the moments that made me feel happy or sad. Before I realized it, my fingers were already moving across the keys. And that's the secret to Miss Nikki's performance. Mr. Seymour, the reason I refuse to perform with you is that you focus only on technique. You fail to realize that technique is merely the first step. What matters most is your own voice and style. Music isn't simply about reproducing the notes on the page. It's about expressing your own interpretation of the piece through every note. I understand that, and I follow every notation on the sheet music, but... No, the sheet music is the sheet music, and you are you. We all follow the notes and notations, but why do my performances and Miss Nikki's sound different? It's because we each interpret the piece differently, and that interpretation stems from our life experiences. The events we lived through and our personal reflections all shape the music. I have my style and she has hers. Just from that performance alone, I can tell Miss Nikki has been through a lot. Those experiences have shaped her and given her a unique way of seeing the world. And that has nothing to do with technique. Thank you for saying that, Miss Aurora. The unique way of seeing the world. I understand. Miss Aurora, Miss Nikki, I sincerely apologize to both of you. My arrogance and ignorance disrupted the harmony of the music salon. I'm truly sorry. Keep working hard, young man. Don't let this happen again. I have one more request. Miss Nikki, would you be willing to play a duet with me? Listening to your performance just now, I experienced a bit of an epiphany. Of course, but this time you better not underestimate me. Never again. Whenever you're ready, please come find me. Okay, so I guess that would be... Is that a different quest? Oh, still more on that quest, I guess. I could do that. I'm gonna have to... Okay, it's not one of those. I thought there was something here. But maybe not. Oh, it was one of those. Okay. So it looks like I do need to complete this quest here. I guess we'll try that. Are you ready, Miss Nikki? Once you're ready, we can begin. Okay. Sure, let's play a duet together. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, I did miss that one. Oh, I missed that whole thing. I did not have a combo. I got a B+. It's not an A, but it's better than before. This has been such a wonderful experience. It's so much better than practicing alone. Technique aside, I felt as if I were being embraced by the sea itself. Being able to play music like this is truly a blessing. Thank you again, Miss Nikki. Even though I wasn't able to perform alongside Miss Aurora, I have no regrets. As she said, I still have much to learn. I'm still on my way to the very first bar of life's musical score. It's an honor to have played alongside such a talented violinist like you. Mr. Simmer, what do you plan to do next? I plan to stay in Flourish for a while. During the music festival, many musicians and music lovers gather here. I seldom take part in events like this, so it might be a good opportunity. An opportunity to freely connect with others and create music together. A chance to blend in with the crowd and truly feel the music in my heart. Word to the wise, try to stay off your high horse next time. Of course, I'll never underestimate anyone again. Who knows? Maybe in some corner of Flourish, I'll meet another amazing performer like Miss Nikki. Or maybe you'll run into your fans, the people who truly appreciate your music. Wouldn't that be great? Of course, it's their support that's gotten me this far. Miss Nikki, if you ever want to perform a duet again, please don't hesitate to find me. It would be an honor. That sounds wonderful. I look forward to playing with you again, Mr. Simur. Okay. So, more. Corinne. Okay. Wow, Musta and I just saw that. Your duet with Mr. Simura was incredible. We were both utterly amazed and left speechless. Our hands ached from all the applause. I never imagined you were so gifted in music. You're too kind. However, compared to everyone else, I'm just a beginner. I still have so much to learn. Oh, by the way, I have some wonderful news for Miss Corinne. Mr. Simura and Miss Aurora have made amends. I could tell, just now, when he was playing on stage, he seemed different from before. He was more relaxed, focused, and not trying to show off his technique anymore. At that moment, I knew it was you who finally got through to him. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. After seeing you perform that duet with Mr. Simur, the two of us would love to. We want to play music with you, too. Nikki's so popular. No problem, let's all play together. So I have to do 2 more for this? Well, okay. I guess we will. I did say it was going to be long today. We're not going to do good. I'll do better if it doesn't have a lot of holds, like that. Because I'm actually better, surprisingly, when it's just hitting it and it goes very fast. But when it starts changing it up, I kind of lose what's going on. So, like, in this part, I'm okay. But like that one, I hit the wrong button. But when it just picks up the pace on these ones, then I don't get mixed up as much. I wonder if I can make it slower. I mean, I got an A on that one, surprisingly. Okay, let's do this one. Who knows how many more we'll have to do. All right. Oh, that's even harder. Okay. We didn't do great. Everyone rises to their feet and bursts into applause. The standing ovation is the highest praise for a performance. You truly deserve it, Miss Nikki. Thank you, everyone. This applause belongs to every musician who performed on stage. Miss Nikki, while performing with you, there was a moment when I felt like I was in another world. It reminded me of a forest I love, with shimmering lakes and all sorts of adorable little creatures. But it was also different. Among the trees I saw beautiful houses and elegant clothes that gave the place a warm, cozy feeling. I'm guessing the forest represents Miss Corinne's lute playing, and the beautiful houses and elegant clothes must be Miss Nikki's music. Exactly. Our music came together to create a magical world. It's a miracle that only a performance like this can create. Thank you, Miss Nikki. Likewise, playing with you is truly inspiring. Ideas keep flowing non-stop. I can't wait to start composing new pieces. That's what we call the Nikki effect. Thank you for saying such kind things. However, I'm still learning. I hope to perform more beautiful pieces, pouring my experience and feeling into each note. When that time comes, it would be wonderful to share them with all of you. I know I will. It's a promise. Okay, we completed that quest. I only got 40 diamonds for that quest. Okay, so we got those. Okay, so we've got all of that. That's going to be a bit... I guess I probably need to do that. Okay. So I guess let me pop in here. Let's do the Realm of Eureka. Maybe these. Okay. So let's see what we have in here anyway, because that might be everything. Then that thing. Let's do whatever this is. Mirror Journey. I feel very behind on this thing in general this time. That was that. I'm just gonna wait on those two right there. Okay. Well, I've already done that, I feel like. Claim. Okay. So, I mean, we'll go back to that. I mean, I'm sure that I'll do more. Because that's complete a total of 10 songs for this. Complete the quests. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna glow stuff up. Let me look at what that says about glowing up, because I was doing it in pieces now, but I want to see if that seems like it would work. Update outfits by 50 levels. I'm not quite sure. Glowing up 3 clothing pieces should be fine. The 50 levels, I'm wondering if that's like each thing itself has to be. Because I was doing hair first. And I was glowing up hair. Now, I don't know if the hair will count as pieces, and I guess I need to check that real fast. I feel like it should, as it is part of the thing. But technically, it's not clothing. It did. Okay, so we'll do that. That also counted as 3 levels. Maybe I had more. Okay, yeah, but my intention to do the glow up thing had been to start working on like getting all the hair done and then getting all the like pieces done, and because I was never having enough to get full outfits done. And I think the hair is something, having multiple colors will be something I want. this one. Oh, did that one not have a glow up thing? This is one that should, though. Well, that's kind of annoying. I do like that outfit, though. You can see the bows in her hair better. Okay, let's get this one. This is the other new one. I don't think I like the color of this one in the glow up as much. The kind of orange, brown, and yellow, I'm not as big a fan of. Okay, but that should give us this thing right here. And I believe that what we get in here is just diamonds and bubbles. But I am close there to having my outfits updated by 50 levels. So we'll do like 2 more glow ups. Is this one? Okay, that one doesn't have one. I'm not going to bother to do that if they don't have a color. Okay. How about one more? Maybe that wasn't the one I was trying to do. Okay, I think I wanted to try this one. Okay. Alright, so that should be enough. Right here. That was not what I was trying to do. I do need to do that because I need that stuff. Okay, so that's just going to take time. So will that. And then we have to do these. But we'll get there. I believe I have everything here for the clothes, so it's just this one for the bubbles. But I'll eventually get those photo albums, I'm sure. I might try those next time. Getting this special performance outside the crowd. And to our next reunion. Is these ones. So what I might do is, these tend to be shorter, so I might try to do as many of these as I can. There is this one that has to be unlocked from perhaps this side. I don't know. But we'll do these ones next time. But I guess that's where we're going to go ahead and end for today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!